Hello my friends from Main Street, USA in the Magic Kingdom. Today, we'll be meeting up with the inimitable Disney Nuts and following him around to some of his favorite shooting locations in the Magic Kingdom. Now Lewis has been a prominent member of the Disney community for nearly 10 years. Whether through his photography or his vlogs and other content, he's consistently been a source of inspiration and wisdom for many of those who are new to the joys of taking photos at Disney. So Lewis,
hey, what's up?
It's been almost a year since we've gotten to officially do like a vlog and shoot and all that stuff, and I feel like meeting you was a way for me to realize I can change my angles not just left to right but down low.
That's correct.
Was the biggest thing I learned there. And also to see somebody who has a photographer's eye. I didn't even know what that word really meant until I realized that you see things out here that not many people do.
Awesome.
So thank you for that.
You're
and
welcome.
two, there's a story I never told you. Somebody recognized me when I was over at getting one of those Red's Revenges at what's that place called? The Sunshine Tree or Terrace or something like that. Yeah. Somebody recognized me there from your vlog and was trying to say hello to me, and I felt so bad because their timing was bad because I was trying to pay for something.
Yeah.
And so my back was to them. They are asking me questions.
Yeah.
I had just gotten off of a flight that left at like 5 a.m. and I came straight to the park.
Okay.
And by the time I turned around to pay, like I said, "Hi, how are you?" Yeah, it was a lot of fun meeting Lewis. And I turned around to pay, and I turned back. I didn't see him. So if for any reason that group is watching this again, I am so sorry. You caught me at maybe the worst time ever for what was the very first time I've been recognized from a vlog. How about that?
There you go.
Very bad timing. Anyway, it's awesome to see you here.
Yes,
I can't wait. Where are you going to be taking us today for some of these locations?
Okay, so I was planning actually, well, we can, obviously the castles probably, we're going to do that's for sure, but I was thinking maybe we could start over here in Tomorrowland and work our way around the back.
Sure.
There's a couple of really good shots that we could take with the lines and the bridges and stuff like that, which is really cool.
All right, so before we begin, Lewis, you want to share with everybody what you're shooting with?
Yeah, well, my camera is the Canon 80D. This is the Canon that I've had for the last 5 or 6 years, and the lens are Sigma lens. And today I'm going to be using an ultra wide angle lens, which is a 10 to 20, because I personally like to do like wide shots. So this lens is probably on my camera most of the time. All
right, and for you guys that probably don't know or might know, my main shooter right now is a Panasonic G9 Micro Four Thirds sensor, and I'm using the 12 to 35 f2.8 lens. Okay, so for this, the mistake that I make every once in a while is that you try to sometimes grab too much of the floor, but you want to actually try to focus on the top. So for example, since this part is pretty dark compared to when it's where this structure is, you probably want to try to bump it up a little bit. It's a little weird when you take the photo, but trust me, once you start editing it, you'll realize that it's better to include more of the sky than of the bottom part. So that's my take on this photo. So it was kind of impossible to avoid having people in there. Yeah. In that shot. Yeah. Is that something that you would wait for maybe a couple of minutes if you have time to wait, and usually if there's like a cavalcade or something going by, it'll empty out a little bit. Okay. But yeah, that's a cool spot there. All right, so, and that one I've seen a lot of people really like at night, right? Yes. Is that sign lit up at all, the new Tomorrowland sign? Yeah. At night, it is? Yeah, it's pretty cool, and the good thing of this one actually, as the park closes, they put the rope up, so you can actually walk up to the rope and take the photo like at 8:05. Okay. And there's going to be nobody on the street, which is really cool, which is what I always do. I try to shoot all the other stuff with the night shots. Okay, so kind of making your way out of the park. Exactly. You leave the castle for last because there's always going to be people in the hub for hours. So just do this other stuff better first and get it out of the way. Gotcha. So what's the next spot you want to take us to? So I actually want to shoot the other way, but I'm going to lend you my tripod, and we're actually going to hold the camera up high and shoot downwards at an angle. It gives it a really cool effect. Sure. And let's try that. Let's give it a whirl. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. This is really cool. Yeah. It's a different angle. Yeah. Huh. So yeah, to show you what I was doing, I remotely I was able to set up so I can put this in the air and then control the shutter from my phone. So just from here, I can see what I'm doing.
So you could probably do that with a really large monopod or something like that and get a really high shot. And if you had a buddy, you guys could team up where somebody's like holding this as high as they could, and then the other one grabs a phone, or maybe you have a remote shutter or something like that. So yeah, you could do all types of fun things with this. Great idea. But now, how do you actually see a shot like that? It's like, from like 10 feet higher, this might be nicely framed.
Yeah.
That's something you're gonna have to tell me.
Yeah. So if you want, we can head over to the area of the Little Mermaid. There's tons of shots over there we can do.
Okay, sure.
All types of angles, and there's a couple of really good shots that we can actually take even if there's people there, because we're going to be shooting towards waterfalls and other stuff. So let's head over there.
All right, sure.
Yeah, this is where I wanted to do the photos from, but they got the queue line going through it.
Oh no.
We can, I don't know if we can ask the lady if we can go in through the right-hand side and probably just go in for photos, because I have everybody coming in through the left side. So I'm gonna go over there and ask her, see if we can go to the right side. Sure.
Okay, so this barrel is our boundary right here, because unfortunately the queue is extended outwards to, if you see in the background there's some waterfalls that we probably could have shot. However, instead, I'm just gonna enjoy some shots of this castle here. I'm probably looking up. I'm trying to get my framing, an idea of framing. I'm gonna put this over the side here and go lower. Actually, do you think we could get some of this in here?
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, let's see. See what happens. So, trying to be sneaky, and then right over here with Ariel is what we were trying to do. It's a photo pass spot, unfortunately, which means really difficult. I just kind of snuck in there and grabbed a quick shot. Where is the next location you want to go?
Next one is actually right here in the line, and luckily the line has gone down, so we can actually shoot it, which is from this rock right here, because you got an excellent view of the whole castle.
So you can shoot
from the rock here if you want. On the rock you got a pretty wide angle. The important thing here is to shoot upwards so you don't get the people on the bottom, or you can shoot from where you're standing here right now and you can get basically the whole thing upwards in an angle, which looks really cool.
Gotcha. Little change of plans here. So because the queue for Ariel has kind of extended beyond where we wanted to shoot, and I guess I'll have to revisit it at night or something, decided to go over here and shoot Gaston, the lighting is hitting him just right, and I don't know if that's coincidence or if that's always the case, but it's super empty here. And then all the way over here, if I go over here, I found this really cool spot where if I use a zoom lens, I can basically get this really cool, crop the people out. Like all you see is towers and little buildings and stuff, and this turned into a really cool shot. All right, Lewis, that was a little bit of a bust, but
yeah.
Now we're gonna start making our way over. Do you want to cut through Fantasyland and skip to Frontierland? Is that what you were saying?
Yes, it's over to the Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain area. A couple of good shots in that area.
Gotcha. All right, we took a little detour here, so you can see there's a beautiful little location with these arches. I'm gonna try to pretend to take the shot here, but without a wider angle you won't really get an idea of it. But this you can get the arch right under here with a pretty wide angle lens and include the rest of the castle. I had never seen this or thought of this, but usually it's because it's full of people, so you don't think to even experiment with this area. Oh, thanks. That is a good little detour right here.
You just wait a minute or two and there's literally nobody in it, and you get the whole castle.
Yeah.
And if it's during sunset, even juicier, because the sun's going to be coming up from going down on the right side over here.
All right, so you're saying I might have to come back here a little later, huh?
Yeah, because you'll see that the right-hand side of the castle is going to be brighter with the sun, and this is going to be darker, and it looks awesome. That's all I can tell you. Okay, so the next one is actually walking down this trail, and there's a photo pass there, but we'll be able to park right on the corner. We're going to use a tripod, and we're going to use an ND filter, or we're going to bring our f-stop as small as possible, whichever the two works. And the whole idea is to get the water with that nice, cool, glossy effect on it. Mm-hmm. And you'll see, it's a really cool shot. Let's go check it out.
So it looks like this corner is our destination here. And so we're going to just shoot out towards the castle, and
hopefully the reflections
yeah, we'll find some reflections in the water.
Now the reason that I'm shooting from down here is because it's the only way that I was able to get the reflections of the castle on the water, you know? So, but if you got a lens that could go pretty farther back, then you can probably shoot at the top. But this, I think, is a really good spot so you can get the reflection. So if you want to try shooting from here also,
Give it a try. Give it a try, buddy.
So unfortunately with that little one, I don't know if you guys saw, but the because I'm shooting in 4:3 and a lot of stuff on Instagram is 5:4.
Yeah.
The aspect ratio isn't going to work without me having to crop out a little bit of the castle. I'm going to lose some of that reflection, but the widest I can go right now is 24 millimeters, which is informing me that maybe I need to start seeking out some wider lenses. Yeah. So you have a pretty well-rounded range of lenses to cover most focal lengths, but you tend to stay on the wide end, right?
Yeah. So to try to get like different types of shots, that's why I like the wide angle stuff. The regular lens is great, but in my case, I like to shoot like portrait, landscape stuff. So wide angle is what I always use most of the time.
Right now, I think you said we want to go to Splash Mountain, right?
Yes, Splash Mountain.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, the more to the corner, the better, because you're going to be able to get this angle like this. You're going to get the water. Yeah. Really cool shot. And after we do this one here, we're actually going to go all the way to the other side. And the other side, it's actually lower, so it even makes you feel like you're inside the water. But this would be the first one right here.
Now here's the second shot that we're going to be shooting from here.
Yep, and you can see it's even lower than the other one. That's why it looks so cool. And I love this one because you're more like into the water than what you are in the other one.
So we're going to our next location here. Lewis, where are we headed?
We're going to head to Thunder Mountain. There's like a little pocket between some rocks, which I like to call it like the secret shot, which you get actually the train coming towards you, which is a really cool shot. So not too many people know about it because you got to shove your camera inside this weird space there. But but you're gonna like it. Let's go check it out.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Now I realize I need either a stronger ND filter or something to get more exposure time out of something like that. I got it glassy, not quite as glassy as this guy.
Yeah.
Where is this magical spot?
Okay. It's funny because this is near one of the exits, but they're not using this exit right now, so we can hang out here for a little bit. Nobody's going to notice.
Oh,
we're
cool.
not going to bother anybody.
Yeah.
So it is literally right here.
Okay.
Secret spot, what I like to call, because you can see you actually got the train coming directly towards you. You do have to shove your camera in there. It's the only bad thing. But trust me, the shots come out really awesome because you literally got the train coming at you. So there it is. Lens you use, unless it's a long one, you're always going to have to crop on the corners. But this should be enough for anything. Here it comes. Come on. You got it literally coming straight at you. Isn't that cool? It is awesome. There you go. And this is just with the regular 17 to 50 lens, so you don't need anything really special. If you want to go with the telephoto lens and get even closer.
Okay, so actually because I shoot micro four thirds, the body of this camera is small enough to actually fit through here. So I won't get the rocks unless I want to. So I can actually stick my arm almost all the way through here.
That's
which
awesome.
I wonder what people would do if they're passing by and they all of a sudden see an arm come out.
That is so cool.
Interesting.
What an advantage of having a smaller camera. That's it. You crop the sides a little bit and you got a killer shot.
Yeah. Huh. So that one was the most surprising location. I did not expect that. I imagined that my arm was sticking out and somebody might have noticed.
Like, what's going on, Mom? Is that Thunder Mountain Jail?
So
Trying to bust out.
Oh man, that was cool. That was a really cool spot. I probably could play with that a little bit more. I'm gonna put up the photo again to show you. Like, it kind of looks almost like a model. There's something about the lighting conditions and just it lost its sense of scale in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree, but for me it kind of lost its sense of scale.
It's one of those rare photos you got literally right in front of you.
Right.
So you don't see it often.
Yeah. So that's gonna be it, right?
That's it.
So that was the final shot location today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Unfortunately, Little Mermaid Under the Sea, way too busy, but some of these were really good and unexpected and actually forced me to push a little bit more in terms of exposure, especially with the water. And it's made me realize I probably need a wider lens, which that's okay. Yeah. I'm okay with that. This is how we learn what weaknesses we have in our arsenal and in our skill set. So that being said, would you like to finish the day off going and shooting at Tiki Room?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's finish it off there. That sounds like a good
we'll
idea.
finish off shooting over there. But in the meantime, before we say goodbye, Lewis, any advice for anybody who's just getting into shooting, photography, Disney photography, any of that stuff?
Yeah. First thing, just get out there and shoot. You know, I tell everybody that shoot. Doesn't matter what you have. If you're starting with a phone, start with that. Try to get those really good angles, and then after that, upgrade if you want, little by little by camera. But get out there and shoot. Do errors, do mistakes, get your blurry photos and learn from them. But do not stop shooting. You know, don't feel frustrated if something doesn't look good like right away. It takes time. It takes practice. It takes shooting over and over. So again, my best recommendation is just get out there and shoot and have fun. Have fun. That's what it's all about.
Definitely. And thank you. This was a lot of fun and a great learning experience.
Awesome. Always great to hang out
and
with
do
you,
you
man.
want to tell everybody where they can find you?
Yes. Well, you probably know Disney Nuts, Disney_Nuts here on Instagram. And you can find me as well on YouTube. And I sometimes will post on Twitter under the same account, Disney_Nuts.
Cool.
So you can find me.
Awesome. Thank you so much again.
Thanks for
Great to
inviting
see
me, man.
you.
Trust me, this
Let's
is awesome.
head on over to Tiki Room.
Let's go.
All right. And for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.